Hello, good evening, and welcome to episode number 126 of Trophy Hunting. I am Stig, your bed driver for the evening, and we're going to start our playthrough of Project Cars. Just going to let the video play. I'll edit the stream title. There we go. Just loaded the game up and it's decided to give me an expansion pack. No, thank you.
Welcome to Project Cars 2. You're about to embark on the ultimate driver journey. This is Race Central, where you'll manage your racing career, create and enter both single-player and multiplayer events, get involved with the community and edit your game settings.
One thing we will look at doing straight away is turning the music off. From the menu. Well, it's probably DCMA free music. In fact, change your mind. Let's put it back. If there are any complaints, I'm sure YouTube will provide us with enough. We've got connections to everything there. My profile, as you can see, we are quite literally just starting the game. There are 47 trophies for us to gain on this game, all of which are available and none that are unobtainable rather at this point of the game. It's new career time. Let's give ourselves our name. We are Stigarakis. STG.
Every motorsport hero needs to start somewhere. Where will you begin? This is where you'll need to decide whether you want to begin at the very bottom in karts and race your way up through the tiers to the very pinnacle of motorsports in Tier 1. Or simply jump straight into your favourite motorsport and begin from there.
Well, we're going to have to go from Tier 6 for one of the trophies. Let's go into Formula Rookie. So Zero to Hero trophy is complete. A Zero to Hero lifetime goal, starting Tier 6 and winning Tier 1.
It's time to decide which series you'll start your career in. The series structure varies according to which motorsport you chose. Some offer multiple starting points, others have a single one, while others will offer just a single series by itself.
Let's have a look. We can either go to Asia, we can go to the UK, or we can go to the US. Now, I know a couple of these tracks.
Now that you've chosen your car, it's time to choose your livery. The livery you choose will also determine which team you'll be racing for.
The important part of this is finding the number that we want. There's one number in particular I am after. It's not there. We do have 101 and 102, which would be quite funny to drive in, but we will go for the number 8.
The final step to launching your motorsport career is this, your first contract. If you're happy with your selections, go ahead and sign. Once you do that, your ultimate driver journey is all set to begin.
I will say one thing, number 8 wasn't going to be my choice, it was going to be 71, but this should give us our first trophy of the game. And this is a start trophy for creating a new driver in career and signing first contract.
Tab is everything related to the current course series you're participating in. Here you'll be able to head onto the track for each round, view the event calendar, check emails from your team and others, view your series standings and read news headlines from your prior races.
Thank you for confirming, Chris. Gonna head to Knockhill for race number 1 after the game.
The round you're about to enter. Here you can configure which sessions you want to participate in, as well as their length. Once you're ready, hit start and get out onto the track.
The question is, what are the exact settings that we'll require? I'm quite happy having the AI on mug mode. So we're going to try that one. We are going to have cautious AI. Could have 2 lap races, but I feel that we may require some. "15-minute qualifying." That is going to be more than enough to learn the track. So let's begin from there. So this game is going to be one of the longer ones that we do. Part of this series. Of course, we've done Gran Turismo 7 in the past.
It's race time. As you look around the pre-race menu,
There is the rookie license, and this gives us Raving Rookie trophy.
Map icon. If you need to, you can alter your car setup as well as pit strategy before the race starts. Additionally, you can custom
Right, shut up.
qualifying.
Let me get on with it.
Okay now, take it steady on the outlap, warm the tyres before you start pushing.
The reason why I want to do this is because I actually want to learn the track and how the game handles. I managed to shortcut the chicane, which put me off a little bit. That is a very bright green nose cone that we have there. We might be fine with the AI at this level. Line on the left. Something we are going to have to get used to is checking the options. Gameplay. Driver assist. That doesn't sound too good. Nothing there that I'd want to change. Steering assistance, braking assistance, no. The only thing that I would say is driving line, at least for corners. Turn the indicator on, at least for this. There's the chicane that the AI went off at. I have done the same. Don't remember ever driving Knockhill before. It's not since the days of the Toka touring car games. It's on there. It's going to be about a minute for the lap, just over. .109 for me, despite a few mistakes. Not the easiest thing to drive, to be fair. I'm going to be sufficiently quick against the AI here, which is good. I'm sure whether there's a trophy or not for being quickest in sessions. Or Pacific sessions at least.
Main menu is where you prepare for the upcoming session. Take the
Skip to the end. So we are quickest by 5 seconds, which isn't a shock. We're going to start the race in a moment. Socials from Nightbot are there. Socials. There we go.
to finish first, first has to finish.
Good advice, that one. What is look behind? Away we go. No idea what look behind is, but hopefully we don't have to use that. Just pull away. By a lot. With the chicane. No idea what the fastest lap consists of there, but might well end up beating that. Even if it's not on this lap itself. To the finish line.
Good work, mate. That's a great start to the race. Let's keep pushing.
Yeah. Apparently you don't need to brake, but I'm going to. You need to there. You're going to need to here as well. Or the final haircut. There we take the fastest lap. Right there. In the previous fastest lap.
That's the best sector time of anyone so far. Great job. Keep it up.
PC Jeff is really getting behind us. Yeah, if you just joined us, I am new to this game. This is race 1 of my career.
That's a new fastest lap of the race. Brilliant.
We're slowly getting to grips with both this car and Knock Hill. So yeah, this is a 55-hour platinum. According to PlayStation trophies. It's all about getting our way from tier 6 where we currently are to tier 1 for the 0 to Hero trophy.
You're just closing up on some of the back markers. Let's get by without any drama. Come on, keep focused and slide by.
Give me a chance, man. Tell them to get out of the way then.
Fastest lap of the race. Final lap. Final lap. Keep it steady and take the win. You deserve this.
Oh, contact with the blue guy and off he goes. I'm trying to find which button is. Look behind. us know in chat. That would be appreciated. It's not L1 or R1. There we have it. A win on debut.
Awesome stuff. That's your first win. I'm sure that's the beginning of a bright future.
Racing is about results, and this is where you can see how you did. All drivers are listed in order of their finishing positions. Along with that, you can see the points that each driver scored, as well as various other bits of info related to each driver and their race. If the series assigns
We know how races work by now. 32 points for us. Teammate in third as well, which is going to help with the constructors. That is race number 1.
This is your driver network profile. Here you can view your competitive racing license details, edit your online profile information, and view all your game stats, photos, and videos.
It's good to know. He's saved. We don't need to know that. Xfinity. Favourite car is the only one we've driven so far. Not kill our favourite location. It's ahead to Donington National. This is the one without the loop towards the end of the track. So we go right at the chicane instead of left. See where the start of the light blue bit is. If you turn left just after that chicane, we'll head towards another set of hairpins. Another hairpin at the bottom and then hairpin where the chicane is. We are going to have another couple of laps of Donington now. So we know what it feels like in this car. This is a circuit I've at least driven before. Even if it's years since doing so. Go down to go up on the full circuit. A bit flatter than I seem to remember. Whoa. Not good driving that one. Double right here. And there's a bit more of a gap between those two rights than I remember. That's here than the double right. Guy getting all in our way. Getting on the grass.
Okay, let's make this the big one.
As you can see there, the Grand Prix circuit goes to the left. Rejoins here. Maybe we get to drive on the Grand Prix circuit later in the game. A bit of a waste to only have that much of the circuit involved. And the way it says Donington Park National kind of suggests that we might see Grand Prix layout. Left. Head Dead right here. Really help if I had a track map up on my laptop. Describe some of the corners to you, but not be the case. Just done what the AI did previous lap. Final chicane. Across the line. There. So the second lap. See if we can clean this up a bit. Let's try and make some of the corners that we didn't previously. Like this. See our delta improved by half a second. Get off. Grass, I have noticed that Bear and Bro have exactly the same time in the top left. Should be quick because I'm not on the grass. It's not on the first part of the straight. Is that rain? I don't need rain. So into pit box. Skip to the end. So Bergstrom with our teammate. Yep, Brown and Bergstrom 5th and 6th. Identical times. So we head to race number 2. Ooh, we do have some rain.
Okay, mate, focus on the light. Nothing else matters now. Just get a clean getaway and defend that pole position.
But what is control? Nine years. Yeah, so we've got curves with the circle. Camera, triangle. Look back, that's not very intuitive. Make it the down button. Then again, left. Fact. I'll make it left stick down. That should be better. Now I can look back. I know which button to look back is. How different are these in the wet to the dry? Yeah, it's maybe because I'm going slightly slower that it's more stable for me. But we're sticking to the track a bit easy. And before I spin it in a minute. This is far more stable for me. And here in the light rain. Don't drift over too far to the left because we'll be on the wet grass. One lap.
Nice work.
Might want to turn around the corner stick. It was nice to give us a dry one first, but I think we've got to win this championship and then head into the Euro one a little bit later on. With our rookie license. Get off the grass. Let's get rid of this. We start lap 3. Could be annoying though. If I just flick the stick at the wrong angle, it'll show me looking back rather than going around the corner.
The fastest first sector time.
Still getting better at the game. I'm more familiar with the game at least. And better though it's subjective. Well, the graphics look as though I'm blowing the rain away from me. Hopefully by going forward. Don't believe that's how physics works. We're about 4 seconds quicker on this lap. We had been previously. Get to the point where we end up lapping people again. Might be a bit nearer in that timeline than I was expecting. Yeah, it's very slow. Which 2 back markers are they, game? Lap time is invalid due to contact. Oh well. Hopefully there's no damage. Oh, my delta's down. Cloud doubling on the line. And that's third that we just lapped there win. This is mass in front of us. Pretty certain that is mass in front of us.
No risk here, mate. Just a nice clean pass on this map marker.
Or we could send him into orbit for our own amusement. I believe we've lapped the field now. For after times, I would suggest that be the case. Where is the finish line?
You were the best out there today, first class.
You're telling me exactly what I need to know. Scooter, yeah. AF Delta. Yeah, Kent, pull your finger out, pal. We've got 19 points after 2 rounds.
Earning affinity with specific manufacturers by driving their cars in your career will allow you to unlock manufacturer drives.
Greatest and most challenging race circuit in the world with the
So we don't have any affinity with anyone at this moment.
Invitational events are awarded to you throughout your career progress. There are invitational events for various motorsport disciplines, and they can be participated in and replayed anytime, as many times as you want.
Again, introduce some stuff first. Something like that. Making good progress towards. And the US Track Day trophy. "15 races, we've done 2 already. I believe we have to do a load of those invitational events for a trophy at some point.
Here you can view your careers.
So this is looking towards the trophies that we need to knock off. Championships you can knock off in the game. Accolades I'm not sure of yet, but lots of different things to do.
heavy rain at the carousel. It's raining cars at the carousel.
So we are in the Formula Rookie currently. By doing that, that'll unlock 4 new ones in Tier 5. It could be that we have to go and do these 2 as well. Kart 1 and the Ginetta Juniors. Let's focus on making sure that we do these. Snetterton next. As long as we complete the UK Championship, we will then go into the Euro Championship. So we can change the settings there. Good to know. Oh, we got emails. Welcome. Thank you. What is your name, engineer? You can't just call yourself engineer. Nor are you manager. Standings. P1 for us. Off to Snetterton and Alton Park to finish. Speaking of Snetterton, let's go. So a circuit that looks relatively basic, to be fair. A couple of right-handers, a chicane, long straight. And a longer loopy a bit towards the end of the lap.
Okay, take your time, get the tyres and brakes warmed up, get a feel for the track, and see what you make of the car setup.
I think I'll be fine with the car setup. Circuit layout will be slightly more challenging. It's a longer right into a left. We have ourselves a big straight. And we're heading left for a chicane. Have a long right here, which you might be able to take flat out, but I'm not going to because I've spun it like a mug. There you go.
You want pole, it's time to step up and take it.
And this is start finish straight. A few long right-handers, a couple of chicanes, and two big straights. In theory, not the trickiest track you're ever going to see. Down the AI. I am regretting making a look behind. Left stick down. Really can't bother to change it. That's a better way of taking that corner. Brake here so we don't go flying off to the left and spin like we did last time. Brake into the left-hander. Head towards start-finish line. 29.4 just to try and beat here. Potential's coming down quite nicely. Looks a big sausage curve there. A little bit tentative. Definitely tentative in there. Right, and we get it stopped in time, and away we go out of the final corner. Get off the grass, you mug. Okay. That'll do us. 16 seconds clear for the odd thousandth.
Get ready, mate. Focus on those lights. Start thinking about protecting your line into turn 1.
Too much wheel spin off the line. Too busy looking at Bro in second. Come on, Bergstrom. The overtake's done. I'm interested to see what the other layout of the track will be. Go further on. There is the proper chicane here then. Be able to look at those as we go through the game.
Nice one. Solid first lap.
Jeff very happy with our opener. Round. Not spin round. That's Netterton. Not going to embarrass myself with geography with this. Knockhill, I believe, is in Scotland. Donington is just outside Derby. Alton Park is my local, just outside Chester. No idea where Snetterton is. I think Brands is Kent way. Someone will know. If you can be helpful and let me know, that'll be great. Second down. The best lap to this point. There's no point in me absolutely throwing it around everywhere. We're not technically racing the AI. Couple of laps to go. One thing in the future is we are going to need some help with the online portion of the race. Sorry, of the game. It might be a case of getting someone in the SRL who has the game to help me out. Even if you're a big fan of project cars yourself, someone to jump in. We are going to do a lot of the career stuff first. Final lap.
Okay, mate, last lap. It's your last lap. Hold it together. Bring it home for the win.
Look what, leave me alone as far as telling me to hold it together. Good to see the blue flags don't exist. Get out of the way, man. Well, don't just brake on the racing line, dude.
If anyone can do this, it's you. Now come on, give it rock all.
Give it rock all, he says. What's that supposed to mean? He wants me to point it in the right direction and overtake some AI. I can do that.
Great driving. What a win. Fantastic job.
Come on, Kent. Just 5th for Kent again. Where does that put him? Drivers down to 5th. $20 points here should be enough to win the title anyway. More emails.
About 30 seconds till we go. Let's go. Get ready.
Well, I guess we've done well. Still no Infinity yet. E-Driver. That's the best time in my friends. It seems. No idea where E-Driver is. It's another track that I've been to. Joyce Donington on that list. We have the Foster's layout here, which means that we're essentially going to be doing just the tops of the circuit in a Pike Square path. So all the runs down to the hairpins we are not doing. But it is the closest circuit on the game to my house. Which makes it the easiest to get home, I suppose. Both my dad and brother have done track days here, although not at the same time. Get off the grass stick, you mug. I'll tell you now, the steepness of that hill is far more than it kind of shows on the game there. Proper dips at the final corner. Main elevation change on the circuit. We're going to take the foot off the gas there. Allows us a slightly better run. Sure, I needed to come to a complete standstill there, but on we go regardless. Not the cleanest out of the final corner either. We've had time by about a second. And we should get on with the race. Where possible, we will. Choosing car 71, and Bergstrom's alongside us on the front row. for me, I think. A brake there is going to help us, I think. And making sure we're braking the right point to take the right. Do not spin the wheels too much there.
Solid opening lap there. Nice work.
Interesting question is, are these AI going to be the same for future series? I'm going to predict no. One of them I have no idea whether it's the case or not. Go round the corner. Slightly on the curb there.
Good job. You're fastest in sector 1.
Sort of the runoff there. We lost half a second, penultimate corner there on the previous lap. Again, we know we can find a few more tenths
That's a new
should we need
fastest
to.
lap of the race. Brilliant.
It's a much better, tighter line. And back onto the main track. And again, second up on our previous best.
Great second sector. That's the best time so far. Nice work.
Actually, we weren't close enough to the AI to have it ruined.
Okay, you've got some back markers ahead. You're about to lap them. Let's get past quickly.
Follow that quickly. Let's damage. We're going to win the race with the fastest lap on it.
Good for the win. Just keep it clean and tidy.
Oh. Don't look back, Stig. Might have to change the camera, you know. Look back is whatever it was before triangle. Yeah, we'll do that now, actually. So otherwise we're going to end up doing that repeatedly. Sorry to the dude who just ruined the race off. Got unlucky in that regard. Seems one was still actually quicker than the AI for a lap overall. Might even have been that green car we just lapped. The one that we were lapping previous lap. This time it's the finish.
That's P1. That's the kind of job we're looking for. Great driving.
You can see the 11s we made at the first corner. Second for Bergstrom means he'll finish third in the championship. And there is the accoladed trophy for earning my first career accolade. And the Rest on Your Laurels trophy for winning my first championship. So we can go and have a look at the Euro thing momentarily. We've got an email that says you're not a complete and utter mug. Still got no affinity with anyone. Invitational we haven't got. Do have. Here it is. The One Formula Rookie UK Championship. Now the thing is, we can go and knock off all of these career accolades if needs be. I don't think we do. What we do need to do though, can't do that, we can't do that. So it's going to be the Euro Championship. And a trip to Portimao. See what else we have. We have Barcelona, Donington again, short version of Monza and the Red Bull Ring. You know what, let's keep it at 5 still. So we have made it to the European section of Formula Rookie. We've got a new teammate, Daniel Syke. Is our go-to guy? Previously binned off. Clown in the other car. This race for certain is going to be longer than the others we've done. Maybe Snetterton apart. There is our teammate. Tag him on the way. We have a mini hairpin. Or the far one. Who's going to be the far one? We are on the full Grand Prix circuit then. Looking at the Grand Prix circuit. Approaching the worst corner on the F1 game, this one here. It doesn't seem too bad in these cars. Maybe it's the lack of speed in these cars that does that. Nope, that's a right-hand stick. These laps are going to be about 2 minutes, 2 minutes 10 area, I think. Formula rookie. These are definitely going to be long time duration laps.
Get a good position here. Keep
Span around the final corner. So it's a long start finish straight. Start finish spot is, sorry, start finish line rather. It's where the pit lane ends rather than where the pit lane starts. Me getting used to on this game. Techno Park according to their board on the left there. Circuit not on the current F1 game, F1 25. A better corner that time around there. We may keep it between the white lines of the track. I was going to say and across the line, but it's not here. It's the one here. Just inside 2 minute 10. Let's get to the end. And we are clear by quite a distance. I think I am going to do though is I'm going to take... Can't take a break yet. Recently ran an ad, so I must wait to run another. I'm just going to fill me drinks up. Instead, I'll do this race and then sort of drink out. It's good to see on night one of the game that I've actually found some tracks that I'm familiar with the layout, that even if I haven't drove them for a while. Now it's going to let me run out. Now I've started the race. Thank you, Twitch. You know what? Let's do it. Come out of this horrible little hairpin. I'll take the pause. I shall be back in about 90 seconds, so I'll see you then. Welcome back to Trophy Hunting. I am Steak, your bad driver for the evening, as we shall continue. Around Portimao and race 1, the second series that we've ended up doing. It's the Euro Rookie Series. It's off the curb. 9 and 10. 7 and 8. Can't remember. I wonder what Monza short's going to be. I think it's Monza. Maybe got the short variety of. Ah, maybe that's without the first chicane. That makes sense. I'm not entirely sure what's short about that, if that is the case. Pretty much the same length as we've got for the Grand Prix layout. Either way, we'll see momentarily. As if it is Monza that is the short.
Great start. Best first sector time so far.
I'm not driving too much like a mug, Jeff. Too much, obviously. You still are driving like a mug. As demonstrated right there. Just 3 of the 5 races that I've taken part in have spun out already. Does not bode well for the rest of the game. Gonna mind the car, I think, rather than my driving. We're heading towards the back markers again. I suppose that'd have been near if I didn't spin it like an absolute mug. We're going around the corner. Trying to lose it again. Let's see what happens if you don't get on the curb, Steve. It's a better way of doing that corner. Delta is down. Ah, there's the first car to lap. Let's see it on the start finish straight. There it is. If not before.
Okay, this is the last lap. Keep doing what you're doing and I'll see you at the top. You're closing on some back markers.
I know I'm closing on back markers.
Keep it clean and slide past.
Blue flag them and get them out of the way, and then the job will be easier against the back markers. The Seb Vettel, blue flag, blue flag.
Posted the fastest first sector time.
Quicker second sector time if he didn't stop on the braking line in front of him. Racing line in front of me, rather. F1 do have a better way of dealing with back markers than blue flags. Than what we have with the game here. The tyres squeal. Can we get it over the second mark? Looks like we're going to. There is race win number 1 of the Euro section.
You've won the race. Fantastic drive.
Oh well, that was third I'd just lapped. Garnet Lee. And the invite-only trophy's just been unlocked for unlocking my first career invitational event. Let's go and have a look, see what that means. Nope, no affinity, but it's in Supercar Stick. Come on. So we get ourselves. We're in the British Showdown here. Which I assume could unlock us another trophy. Oh, it's raining. So Silverstone National is the smaller layout, I believe. Oh. Give me a second. Just got a text I need to sort out. Almost ready to rejoin. And we'll rejoin this one. Apologies for this. So we will join the race momentarily. Charge my phone while I'm at it. And we will continue. Resume session. Yeah, so it's the smaller version. So we're going through the chicane here. Take a right. And then we'll end up back on the Hanger Straight. Correction, we won't end up at the Hanger Straight. End up on the new straight. And eventually what will happen is I'll get on the track again. Time viewers of the channel will realise that I can't drive on game. It shouldn't make it too difficult trying to beat that lap anyway. Out of the wall, go right, of course end up on the Hanger Straight if we follow the actual Grand Prix circuit rather than turning off while we do. Lost ourselves about 12 seconds spinning. End of lap one. That's a better lap. Just need to brake. Turn one. Corpse corner. 420 down. No comment required for that. Well, losing tyre pressure.
Great driving, mate. 1:08. That's the fastest second sector time so far.
Put me off now, Jeff.
Closing on some back markers. Watch out for the twitchy ones. Keep it clean and slide past.
Under 1.1 seconds. Our quickest time to that point. This corner, which
Marker up ahead. Stay sharp. and take
isn't
it
too
nice
much of a corner in the F1 car, but it is in these, especially in the wet. And that is Bergstrom. We're going to chill through this final lap. GWR car. Hoping this will give us another trophy. There it will be. Yep. How this first race, well, invitation.
earned it today. Great job.
Let's put Tolo rather than Bergstrom. Do we unlock anything for that? Nope, just a gold trophy.
About 30 seconds till we go.
And the accolade. Completing it.
First gear.
There we go.
Hit button
Does
off.
that mean we've got some Jag affinity now? Am I being maligned or there's no Jag here?
Getting close.
That's a no then. Can however go to Barcelona, the national circuit there, so we miss out most of the first sector, the F1 layout. We do have the chicane at the end of the circuit though. Well, as normal, let's get out there, do a couple of laps. And go from there. What is the case? Taking the right hander there instead of going straight on. Get off the curb, you mug. So we come on just before what is the middle sector chicane. The F1 layout. past that guy. Oh, we go down this chicane. Correction, we go down this layout rather than straight ahead. Just felt so weird. Every other game I've had to go straight. Down the straight rather than... That's where the 90-degree corner is. Completely off-putting.
You've got the pace to take pole. Come on, you can do it.
God, he's got faith in me. Said we should have sufficient pace around here. To what is turn 1? Turn 7 and 8 turn into 2 and 3 in this layout. Then stay left. Not that left though. I don't mind that layout, to be fair. Not sure I'd want to do it every time. But there's a bit of variety. Where's the start finish line here? Is it here or is it where the light timing tower is? It is the timing tower. Oh, look at that. Nice round number for us. We will return to the pit box and get ready for the race itself. Sake only doing enough for 10th place, letting the team down.
Okay, mate, let's protect that pole position. It's critical we get through the first corner in the lead, otherwise it's going to be very hard to overtake afterwards.
Looks like we've jumped out of the starting box. However, going to go across to the left hand side of the track so we can make the corner that little bit easier. Tap the brake going around the chicane, make sure we actually get round it. That is 1 of 5 laps completed.
Solid opening lap there. Nice work.
It was scruffy, Jeff. Much better delta there. Suppose that would be easier on a wheel rather than the controller that I am using. .7 quicker. Quite nice if it actually told you what your fastest lap is somewhere on the screen. It's probably in the settings that I haven't turned on yet. So quite similar to our fastest lap at this point. Oh, half spin. We'll catch the slide, although it will cost us a couple of seconds, or 3 seconds even, to the delta. Quite nice if there was a game out where you could choose your own layouts for these. So it might be that you want the turn 1 of this circuit, but you actually don't want the chicane at the end of the circuit. I suppose I don't think that would come into licensing issues, because you'll have licensed circuits anyway, unless it's a case of they can't change the layouts themselves and allow that type of customization. So that's probably the case. He's at the wall. Now we've got to take the actual layout of this track rather than try and go down the actual straight. What a mug! So what I might do is I might finish this series. Try that word stick. Finish the series and then have a look at what options we can do for a couple of the other trophies. And if I can knock an easy one off, call it a night after that. Although that said, we'll be able to move to tier 5 in career mode.
Okay, last lap. This is your last lap. Hold it together and bring her home for the win.
I've not held it together at all, Jeff. As you've been so positive with me, I'll have a go for you, mate.
You've just posted the fastest first sector time.
Problem with that is I'm now quite literally hitting traffic. Oh, it's my teammate. Dude. All the cars not to hit your teammate. He is right up there. That's completely my fault, not his. Should I now expect the cars to be really, really slow on the racing line? At least we're consistent with hitting back markers. I suppose we got a teammate a place by doing said ramming. Not really the way I want it to go down. I'm completely honest.
Fantastic, great win. You nailed it today. Brilliant driving.
Might want to change that radio message if we're honest. One thing I did nail was the back markers. We're aiming to do that. Got messages. You're gonna have to pay for all the damage, pal. Zero engineering. That's because we don't know how to do it. So if I press that, yeah, that's how I get out. Makes it easier to go and find next time. We've been around before.
Take it easy on the outlap. Warm the tyres before you start pushing hard.
Now we'll just push on out of the gate. In this case, out of the pit lane, I suppose. A lot more bumpy there. I believe it was Donington we had rain out before. Trust it to be the UK weather that brings out all of the rain. Apparently the middle of summer this. Oh. It's the advertising. I'm sure we don't require that. We will require though is to get round first corner, and that's probably the best I've taken it all night. Oh. Slow down, given a penalty. We're using the white lines of the track stick. Let's see if it does ping me for a pen. Not by the looks of it. Pit box. Skip to the end. Where is useless is at the back again. Can we have the other guy back? This guy's a waste of a driver's seat. Yes, that's coming from me. Oh, back in the drive for this race though. Where are you going there? Hopefully we got the AI on as low as we have, because otherwise we'd be in trouble of not leading. I'm looking forward to unlocking the full circuit of this. As mentioned before, when we get stuff straight in a second. Correction, this right onto the straight. Instead of going right into a chicane, we go left into a chicane. And go down for a little bit and then hairpin back. And then have another hairpin where that grandstand is. Rejoin the circuit here. Get the opportunity to do that later in the game, I believe. Also get the opportunity to do that corner a lot better than we just tried. Well done, race control. Don't scare me. Race control will give you a penalty. Go on then. Race control can shove that penalty as well. That final chicane, getting almost a second as a result, getting that right. Then we get turn one right. Not completely, but race control haven't pinged us for it. So I'd say that's a massive bonus.
You've just posted the fastest first sector time.
That's because I've actually done the first sector right for once, Jeff. As you can see, Sector 2 hasn't followed that example. Not sufficiently quick as well, even though it wasn't the perfect line. There we go. See how much getting turn 1 actually benefits your stick. You can go even quicker. I'm expecting to find back markers towards the end of this lap though.
Great stuff. You're faster than anybody in the second sector.
Surprised they didn't ping us for that. Be about 1.5 seconds
Just
quicker.
one more lap now, mate. Keep on it all the way to the line. We can
Oh,
win
there are
this.
the back markers. Who's that with the cones? Probably me, actually. We're not going to go faster on this lap because we'll run into back markers. Potentially, quite literally. Don't come across and swipe me, teammate. Thank you.
Okay, mate, you're coming up on some back markers now, and some of them might be twitchy. Keep it clean and get by without losing any time.
All under control, Jeff.
If anyone can do this, it's you. Now come on, keep pushing.
Quite nice to have a positive Jeff, to be honest with you. Rather than the F1 mug who tells you you're useless because you're not hitting targets.
That's P1. That's the kind of job we're looking for. Great driving.
Probably could have stayed on that results screen a little longer, but doesn't matter. Leave Brown over the line again. Got an invitational event for a vintage Lotus. It's in the historic section. Lotus also not in the manufacturer drives. Oh, here we go. We get Monza without any chicanes. It even shows that on the map in the top left as well, that there's no chicanes. So no chicane. Now on the run to Curva Grande. No chicane out of Curva Grande either. Look at this. And also no chicane at Ascari either. Oh, the wall there. Want to avoid that one. Look at this. Not big, no. That's Japan. Oh. Straight to the tree. Worked out what reverse is yet. Where's where the Ascari chicane now is. Parabolica. It's so wide, this track. On to lap number 2. Such a nice track, even if car and rain combo isn't quite up to my enjoyment. Rain more so than the car, if I'm completely honest with you. Look how thin the track is here compared to how wide it is on the start-finish line. Oh, that's the wall again. Not doing that very well, are you? You got some damage? Oh, I'm driving as though we got damage at least. Avoided the tree this time. Sorry, a little straighter. So lovely. Of course, when we had the really old layout, have this straight split in two, so we ended up going one way for one part of the straight and the other for the other, I believe, just so we can go on the banking over to the right. Over by the Ascari chicane if you look at the current layout. Oh. Just tap the wall to straighten ourselves up that time. Why has my mind gone blank to what this double right-hander is? Tozer? No, Tozer's Imola. Please have a go at me in the comments below. I feel it's one I should know. Right, we lost power then. I really didn't want to go around. Final corner. I'm trying to keep it on the black stuff. Whoa! Pointing that way. Thinking about my former rookie car. We're heading back to that momentarily. Good job the AI are well down on what their abilities could be. As long as we kept it out of the fence, that was quite fun. I won't say great driving. Driving happened. Giving us the current F1 point structure. Not sure they used that back then. But yeah, I'd like to do quite a few of these. Historic, accolade stuff. It's still not earned anything. With Lotus. Ooh. Back to career we'll go. To Monza short. We go back to Monza, I suppose. Ah, so leave other sector 3 location is on there. It's the Ascari chicane, so again, it's a case of learning the layout. Oh, that's an unsafe release. Sorry to number 61. So turn off pretty much straight out of the pit lane. Don't come across me. Yeah, that is the Ascari chicane just behind us. And that is a very short lap. Even by short lap standards that we've done so far on this game tonight.
If we get a good result here in Corley, it'll set us up nicely for the race.
Well, indeed, Jeff. Massive grid on this short track in fast cars would be quite fun. Oh. So the track widening will help us. It's a beautiful track, this one. It's effective oval. Just over a minute. So that will skip to the end. 14 seconds clear. So this is going to be a quick race. It's a case of blinking and you'll miss it. So it is going to be a case through this one. Can White manage the last one? Use the team for tier 5. Call that a night, I think.
Great first lap. Let's try and build a lead and bring this home.
Yeah, so that's how you do that corner. Maybe we'll end up with a sub 1 minute that time. And here at some point.
Good stuff. That's the fastest sector time.
We're doing well at the track. We're improving. So we're going to improve by about a quarter of a second on our fastest lap as well.
That's the fastest lap of the race. Good job.
Oh, this is a nice track. Even if you can fit it on the back of a postage stamp. A tiny bit quicker here as well. Going to be tight.
Okay, last lap. This is your last lap. Hold it together and bring her home for the
Just
win.
slower. Obviously not going to go quicker on this lap because of the traffic, but
You're closing on some back markers. We don't need any drama here. Let's keep it focused.
just take my teammate again. Sorry sake. Sake. Spin another guy. Looks like he's already got going again. It's a shame. Maybe I magnetised the bright green car of my teammate. That's 3 or 4 times I've hit one
Good job. You were the best out
during the
today.
evening.
First class.
It's 4 wins from 4, which gives us an unassailable championship lead. Whether we don't do something rash. Invitational, we'll do that next week, I think. As we go to the Red Bull Ring National. Again, it's a track that I have done in Gran Turismo, this one. So the red overhead is there, we're turning right, not far away from that. You got Red Bull Mobile on the black overhead in the near ground. So again, this is a layout that we're familiar with. We are going to have to brake coming out of the pits. Oh, we don't even get as far as the red. So we return just ahead of the second with the double left. So I'm going to press for time here. I'm not going to do too much
Try your best out there
practice
today.
here.
Get a decent lap in and line yourself up for a good race.
I'm quite happy that damage is off. Some races that we wouldn't have finished this evening. That was not the case. It's literally just after this black Red Bull Mobile overhead. Lots of cones out of the way. Don't require those. Going to be another lap that is near the 1 minute mark, I think. Get on the track. Then it's where pole sits. Is where the start finish line is. To end 11.8 seconds. That's the gap.
We've made it to the final race. Go and wrap it up.
That's the plan, Jeff. Lights out and away we go. All that nonsense. There's 6 laps here. Change that. I don't think I changed it. Could be wrong though. I often am.
Lovely driving, great first lap. We're in control, so let's build a buffer to second place.
That's better. I didn't get pinged for that. So the second line is there. Or even rejoin the Grand Prix circuit. That makes sense, I suppose. There's the sector 2 line. Just before the penultimate corner here. Halfway through the race.
Good stuff. You're fastest in sector 1.
Good stuff, you stopped driving like a muppet in sector 1. I achieved the same in sector 2 as well. So it looks like we did. Purple time is sector 3 as well.
That's a new fastest lap of the race. Brilliant.
We're going to have that Marcus to deal with in these last couple of laps. Can I avoid wiping my teammate out? He is there, so we haven't.
On some back markers. Watch out for the twitchy ones. Keep it clean and slide past.
Gained our teammate one position. Make up a tiny bit for the Monza error that we did. Yeah, he is going for my teammate. I don't think so, pal. Get rid of him. There. Oh, come across on me, teammate.
You've done a great job. Let's take this win. Okay, you've got some back markers ahead. You're about to lap them. Let's get past quickly.
Oops. Might get my teammate a couple of positions there. As we cross the line.
You are the champion. Congratulations, mate. That was a great job out there. You handled the pressure. You smoked them. You are number one.
I find I'm always number one, guys. 5 out of 5. Team, we finished second thanks to the other mug. There we go. Look at this. Big massive dock-off trophy. And a PlayStation trophy go with it. The I am seasoned to complete the first season trophy. P1 in the Formula Rookie. If we get an accolade, we get ourselves invitational. Make that 2 invitational, so we will then choose what we're going to be doing next time out. So what we do next time out will determine what we go through beyond that, by the looks of it. That is a good place to leave it. Thank you for being involved with this first stream of Project Cars 2. So streams coming up. Next stream for me is Sunday, SRL race number 18 around Kota. Race 19 is around Baku on Wednesday, both of those at 9:15 UK for that. Trophy hunting back here for 127, where we continue with Project Cars 2. That'll be 10:15 on Thursday. YouTube, you will get those on Monday and Thursday 1 AM for the SRL. Friday dinner for trophy hunting and for YouTube. Thank you and goodbye.